Today we got some Conor McGregor news, him pulling out, and who's replacing him. We got Khamzat again, deathly ill. Something's wrong with that guy. We got Javante Davis's knockout. That was a sight to see. We got Anderson Silva versus Chael Sonnen boxing match we're gonna talk about. Couple of Bo Nickel claims. And I got some Dana White news, some exciting Dana White news for you guys. So stay tuned. Hey, Fix, run it, man.
We been getting money for a minute. DTS forever, ho. Thought that we was finished. I'm about to beat the track up like I'm Papa after spinning. Show these niggas I'm the illest. Bet the hood is going fearless. Fearless, I ain't never been afraid. I always laugh at these actors cause they sweet like lemonade. I've been putting in that work. Now a nigga getting paid. Looking like a couple dollars. Bitches, they wanna holler. Steady popping my collar. Got the mind of a scholar. Hot just like a sauna. Guns bust like pinatas. Smoking that presidential. Good that Obama. Niggas don't want no drama. Haters call them piranhas. Eat them like Jeffrey Dahmer. Karma is a motherfucker, no motherfucker is fucking with this motherfucker. You motherfuckers is at your motherfucking biscuit. Risk it all, nigga. Pull up on them like I'm Lonzo. Watch me ball, nigga. Yes, my nigga, don't you know we put in work? All that shit you poppin's only gonna get you hurt. Only a matter of time before you end up in a hearse. So make your reservation for your spot up in the dirt. DTS, my nigga, don't you know we put in work? All that shit you poppin's only gonna get you hurt. Only a matter of time before you.
Keeping it blood, baby.
Keep on up, baby.
Thursday, Thursday.
Let's
For that, you heard?
You heard? Hey, yo, America and the world, we got a disclaimer for you, as always. Right, cousin?
Yeah, we might offend somebody. But, you know, at the end of the day,
happens.
we don't give a fuck. We'll offend.
Keeping it a bean, full transparency. Hello.
But, yo, so
Cousin, what we got for him? Cousin, talk to him.
we got Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor pulled out of the Michael Chandler fight in UFC 303.
Okay.
But in his defense,
Right.
excuse, however you want to word it, whatever.
Right.
But this is his very first fight he's ever pulled out of.
Okay. Not too bad, I guess.
He's always been I'll fight anybody. His opponents have pulled out, and he never declined the replacement, even on short notice. You know what I'm saying? Jose Aldo pulled out, and he ended up fighting somebody else. I think it was Chad Mendez or something like that. Couple of times. I can't think off the top of my head exactly who and what, but I know a couple of times his opponent has pulled out, and when Dana White has come to him with the replacement, he's like, I don't give a fuck what name is on that paper and who's standing across the ring. Put me in.
Right. Yeah, Conor's
So
good like that. What's the deal?
respect that.
Why did he pull out anyway?
He has a I want to say quote unquote he has an injury
Ah.
to that same leg that he injured against Dustin Poirier. The steel rod leg.
But to be fair, though, Poirier did beat that leg to death. Am I right?
I mean, they said it was a pre-fight injury, but yeah, Poirier was chopping at that leg.
Listen, I know I heard that too, pre-fight injury, but you know what? If the tree's a little leaned, he chopped that thing all the way the rest of it down. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
No,
so,
he did.
you know what I
You
mean?
got to give him that.
So okay, so what's going on then? If he's out, who's in?
So check it out.
Chandler's out too, right?
Yeah, Chandler's out. I wish they would have found him a new opponent, but at the same time, it's risky for him. He's gonna lose his red panty night. You know what I'm saying? Well, he has the possibility of losing his red panty night because if he takes a tune-up fight and loses it, which he's very capable of doing, you know that motherfucker fights Matt Reckless,
Right.
which is super entertaining, by the way. I love that about him.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? It just is who he is. You know what I'm saying? He has a chance of fucking losing because of his fight style.
Right.
But yeah, if he would have took a replacement, he has a chance of losing the McGregor fight because he lost against the replacement. You know what I'm saying? So I understand why he's holding on to that. And I was watching some MMA on Point. Shout out to MMA on Point. I get a lot of my information from you guys. But
Shout out. No
one of the
shouts out
guys
to
was talking
MMA
about,
Guru though. Screw MMA Guru.
yeah, fuck MMA Guru, fucking fat ass bitch. So yeah, he doesn't want to lose his red panty night. And if you don't know what that means,
Right.
red panty night is one time McGregor was at a press conference and he was talking to Rafael dos Anjos. Speaking of, because Rafael dos Anjos was like, "Hey, stop faking your fucking injury. It's a bruise. Put some ice on that shit and stop being a bitch." But
Exactly.
anyway, he was talking to he was talking to Rafael dos Anjos, and Rafael dos Anjos was trying to call him out to fight, and he was like, it's a celebration. He was like, when you sign to fight me, it's a celebration because I'm the money fight. I'm the one who pays the most in any division. I'm the one who pays the most in the entire company. So when you fight me, he's like, baby, we're fighting McGregor. Rip out the red panties. It's a celebration.
Yo, Connor used to be slick on the mic. He still is though, but
But
he's slick on the mic, bro.
so every time somebody signs to fight Conor McGregor and it's a big check involved, they call it the red panty night now.
Red panty night. All right. Coin that phrase, the red panty night. Oh, and real quick, cousin, shout out to all the fathers. You know what I'm saying? Happy Father's Day. That was yesterday. My little cheesy dad joke for you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shout out all the pops that watch the show. We appreciate
Word up,
all
word
y'all.
up,
You know what I'm saying?
word up.
So, all right, sorry, cousin.
So, um, yeah, back to the point. He gets injured. He pulled out. He's being replaced by the same fucking warriors
Hey,
who saved UFC 295.
who's
You know what I'm
that?
saying?
Who's
Which
that?
is Alex Pereira
Right.
and Jerry Prochazka.
Jerry. Now you know I like both of them, cousin. You know I like both of them. Who you got on this one?
I'm liking Alex, man. I'm liking Alex.
Wait, because you like them? Like, are you being biased, or because you think
Nah, I'm liking Alex because I know Jerry fights very reckless and he's willing to take one to give one.
he is? He is.
Thing is, Alex Pereira is not the one you want to take one from.
So there was some footage. Now I didn't see all of it. I just seen the thumbnail. There was some footage that even Mighty Mouse, shout out to Mighty Mouse, was giving Alex props because he was boxing some Golden Gloves dude and he was putting in that work.
Yeah,
So
he's world class, bro. He's at the top of he's at the top of his class. There's not many people walking this earth that could beat that man up.
which makes me wonder how Izzy beat him. But
He's another one because like yo, people forget so quickly. Like Izzy's at the top of his class. Izzy made it look easy against a lot of fucking world class opponents.
that's true.
Robert Whitaker, Paulo Costa was undefeated when he fought Israel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like he fucking mollywopped both of their ass. Quick work,
Which is why I was
and
so
then
shocked
humped them.
that Sean Strickland, and I was so shocked that Sean Strickland got the W. I think he was
See,
off that.
Sean Strickland has a very hard style to beat because he walks you down defensively.
Right.
Like Robert Whitaker said, he's kind of like the big brother, like I'm not hitting you, but if you walk into it, it's your fault. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Right. Makes
you know what
sense.
I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna keep coming towards you, keep coming towards you, keep pressuring you, and pretty much make you walk into my fucking arsenal.
Right. So before we get too far off, and I forget though, wasn't there something else going on with your boy Jamal with that whole card situation?
So yeah, Jamal Hill was scheduled to be the co-main event for Conor McGregor.
Okay. Oh,
So
co-main. Okay.
yeah, he was a co-main versus Carlos Ulberg, which was a good fight because Carlos Ulberg is on the rise. I think he only has one loss,
Okay.
and he's been on a tear. He's been knocking motherfuckers out. So that would have been a nice fight to see. But
Right.
Jamal Hill, again, quote unquote, injured his knee. But what I'm hearing through the MMA grapevine, he's faking that injury because he feels disrespected by being on the co-main for
Alex.
Jerry and Alex.
Yeah,
Yes,
these
because they're in the
divas.
same weight class, and he feels like they're neck and neck. I'm not under you, so why do you have to main event above me? You know what I'm saying?
Divas, bro.
Yeah, he's. I ain't gonna lie, he's kind of losing me as a fan with his late antics. All that fucking. Oh, the ref distracted me. Oh, like, bro, hold your L, bro. Hold,
Hey,
like, you see this? You see this? You see this right there?
put
Take
that
that.
up.
Hold that.
Hold that.
Hold. Know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, bro. Like, the best of the best take them. The best of the best take L's.
And you know what too? He took an L from a great. It's not like he took an L from someone corny, right? Like he could be like,
Word.
"Oh man, I took an L from someone corny. Let me just like go hang myself." Like no,
Word. You took an L from the best in the division
like two belt holding guy. You know what I'm saying? Like
in two different organizations. Double champ.
right? Like
The quickest one to do it in UFC history.
facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you took an L to that's like taking an L to Bruce Lee, nigga. Like, all right, I beat everybody but Bruce Lee, nigga, the
Bruce
man.
Lee,
You know what I'm saying?
Tupac. Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I don't understand these people with their, I guess ego. I guess is it what it is?
yeah, that's what it
Fighters
is.
though.
It's
It's supposed to be
ego, pride, whatever you want to call it.
right.
But another one, yo, I don't know what is going on. The UFC, like I said in on the Facebook group, with so much drama in the UFC, it's kind of hard being Dana WHITE.
Hey,
Know what I'm saying?
shout out to Timbo Slice for finishing that joint. That was slick.
Word up, word up. But yo, it's been a lot of fucking drama. Time's out. Yo, when he gets sick,
He's
he
sick.
gets sick. Like,
Yeah. You
his
got a
immune system sucks.
thing on his face, right? He had a thing, like an air thing on it. I saw in the picture or
Yeah,
something.
yo, he was like deathly ill, bro. Like fucking like he's talking about retiring again and all that
What?
shit, bro.
Really?
That's what I heard. That he was like, fuck it, man. I'm about to just but I could understand that. I could understand your you feeling like that while you're down and out, you're sick, you
Yeah.
can't fight, you just had to pull out of a big fight. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But yo, he got fucking six canceled bouts.
That's a lot of bouts, man.
Six.
That's a lot.
Six
But
under his belt, canceled.
some was from his visa though, right? Or him all being sick.
Some were different reasons. Shit didn't line up. Fucking some was his visa. Another one was him being sick before. Um, a lot of them are his opponents not wanting to fight him. Shit like that. Ramadan was one of them. He got offered the Leon Edwards fight. They couldn't because of
Right.
Ramadan.
Right. I remember that.
Um,
Remember that.
I don't know, man. Like, I don't wanna. That's a thin line, man, to choose between like your career and your future and sticking true to your religion.
Okay.
You
Okay.
know what I mean? Because like, I don't know, man. Like me, I believe in God. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in Allah or you know what I'm saying any of the other shit. You know what I'm saying? But if if I'm having a you know what I'm saying, if I'm having to talk with God, that's when I pray. I call that me having to talk with God.
Okay.
And if I'm having to talk with God and I'm like, yo, I like you put me in this position. I prayed for this, and now it's here. But in order to stay true to you, I have to turn it down.
Right.
It's I don't know. It's kind of a hard pill to swallow for me.
Okay.
Because like where are we? You know what I'm saying? Like you put me here. You put me in this position. You gave me this opportunity. And now I have to turn it down in order to prove my dedication to you, the person who put me here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay. 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 All right. What else you got going on over there?
but all right, off of religion, all that bullshit. Fucking Iskram Aleskarov is the guy stepping in for Khamzat to fight Robert Whitaker.
Mm.
Now, Iskram has a loss to Khamzat
Ah.
earlier in his UFC career. Now he's been winning since then,
Okay.
but He already has a loss to Khamzat. So, like, where are we on this level scale? Because you know it's levels to this shit.
I guess he
And you
was
know Robert Whitaker is top tier.
like, well, yeah, but I guess you know, it was an emergency situation, so he stepped up because he probably figured it was going to take him longer to get to that level.
Yeah, which is that's the whole point of like when people step in on short notice, they're rewarded with higher profile fight, a little bit more of a bag. You know what I'm saying? Just for being available and pretty much saving the card.
Right, which is
But
notable for sure.
I heard Bo Nickel was offered that spot.
Let me guess. Let me guess. He was doing some. He was cleaning his car. What happened?
So he said he was in the mountains of
Oh,
Montana
the mountains of
and
Montana. Huh?
and I don't
Evil.
know, hunting, hiking, doing some white people
Stargazing,
activities.
right?
And he said that he didn't have any signal
Yeah,
on his phone.
didn't have any signals.
So when he got back home and had signal, all of a sudden the text messages and missed calls start pouring in about how, hey, I was reaching out to you to see if you wanted to replace Hamza and fight Robert Whitaker, blah blah blah. But being that you didn't answer, we went ahead and
Moved
made
on.
our move.
Right.
And yeah, we got Aleskarov.
So, cousin, can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
That's the kind of move you do when you work at Domino's. It's the kind of move you
Word.
do when you work at Walmart. Oh, I didn't get the phone call. Jimmy called out. I don't want to work anyway. You're a fighter. You're getting paid mad bread. This whole thing would have propelled you into a whole bigger sphere of where you were at. You know, fighters pull out. You know, people get sick. They get injured. Why would you not have your phone on and right next to you full signal? Tell me that. Why?
Word. I'm not even that important, bro. And I keep my phone like I'm able to be reached.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come
And,
on.
like I'm nowhere near as important as a fucking professional UFC fighter that could possibly be receiving a life-changing phone call at any minute.
Facts. So
Like
he
that's
got the
crazy to
ball.
me.
And you know what? That's good. I'm glad he didn't get it. Anyway.
But I don't know. That's kind of a claim. That's a claim that he made. But to be honest, I didn't see that happening anyway because I don't think they're gonna throw Bo Nickel to the wolves like that. Robert Whitaker's top tier. He's top five. You know what I'm saying? Like he's either fought for the belt or a contender for the belt, runner up type shit for the past fucking 5, 6 years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear none of that shit.
Right. Facts.
And Bo Nickel probably would have got ragged in that fight, straight up.
Facts.
And I think he's going to continue to be spoon fed opponents until he gets to the level where they want him to be, where they're preaching that he's at.
Facts. Yeah, I don't know
Just
what.
like they tried to spoon feed him Cody Brundage, and Cody Brundage put up a fucking fight.
Yeah, he did. That was a good one. Yeah, he did.
You know what I'm saying? And
He's a
Cody
walk home.
Brundage, he's not a big name. He hasn't really fought anybody like that. Like,
Mm-mm.
you think Cody Brundage would give Robert Whitaker a run? Hell no. Robert Whitaker will walk through Cody Brundage.
Mhm.
So therefore, he will walk through Bo Nickel because that was a competitive fight. Being that Bo Nickel got the finish, whatever. Like for the fight, for the duration that the fight lasted, it was a competitive fight, and it shouldn't have been. It should have been a walkthrough.
I think if you bring back old Paulo Costa, I think Bo Nickel have a problem too with that.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think he definitely has a problem with Costa.
So,
I think he has a problem with anybody in the top 10.
yeah,
Anybody in the top 10 gives Bo Nickel a run for his money. Judging on that last performance, unimpressed.
they must be on that Captain America BS. Like they're trying to big up the All
No,
American, whatever.
let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase that. I'm not unimpressed by Bo Nickel. I think he's a great fighter. I'm unimpressed by his performances in comparison to his hype.
Yeah. I'm right there with you. Because again, to be on that level anyway is dope. First of all, let's preface
Yeah,
that, right, cousin? So I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I agree wholeheartedly. It's just the hype problem. They build it like Hamza. He was the boogeyman until Gilbert Burns kind of took away that
Mm-hmm.
boogeyman status. But you know what though? He's still kind of like questionable, like boogeyman, because you don't know yet, because he's been so sick
He's
and
a force. He's a
of
force to be
course.
reckoned with, bro.
So the hype was there. I was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. That reminds me of Uriah Hall with the hype because of that one spinning heel
Yeah,
in
yeah,
on
yep.
top. And then after that, Gaslam took him out. And then after that, it was like, look where his career is at now. It's nowhere.
I know. He was up and down, losing, winning, losing, winning.
Right. So the hype sometimes can really mess up how one, especially this one, feels towards a fighter. You know, I'm not saying Bo Nickel ain't dope. Of course he's dope. But yeah, the hype, I agree, cousin. It's too big.
Yeah, the hype is not matching the performances at
Not
all.
at all. Not at all. Not at all.
So let's quick pivot. Quick pivot. Yo, you catch that Javante Davis versus Frank Martin?
So I didn't catch it, but I'm up on the info. I know he went like 8 rounds and then knocked him out. Oh, he knocked him out with the thing he with the wasn't like an uppercut and a hook, which he was just practicing
He
in the
froze him with the
hallway right
uppercut.
before the fight.
He froze him with the uppercut,
Yeah.
and as he was frozen,
Ah.
he caught him with that left.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was fucking sweet.
I love he got power.
It was sweet.
Davis got power.
Hell yeah. And I was preaching that, bro. I was watching the fight with a couple of homies, and I was like, yo, like he was losing the fight. Javante Davis is losing the fight. Frank Martin is no slouch, bro.
No.
Like
He's
he brought the fight.
he's the bigger opponent too, right? He said it was
Yeah,
5'9".
yeah, he's taller, yeah. But he brought the fight to Davis. If you look at the post-fight interview, his whole cheek is swollen and red as fuck.
Yeah.
Like a couple of more punches, he would have busted him open.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, he was like, but what I respect is they was trying to baby because Tank don't really take too much damage like that.
Right. His
And
fight IQ is very high and his defense is really good. Seriously.
yeah. So they was trying to baby him like, oh, are you okay? I see your face is red. You got punched more than
Who?
usual.
His corner?
No, the person interviewing him after the fight.
Oh, the press.
Yeah. And then he was like, nah, I come with the sport. That's exactly what he said. He was like, nah, I come with the sport. I'm fine. Like it is what it is. Like you think I'm not gonna walk in here and get punched in the face? Of course I'm gonna get punched in the fucking face.
Right.
So I respect that because he could have rode with it and been like, no, I'm a little fucked up and I took a lot more damage than I anticipated. But he was like, nah, it comes with the sport, yo. I got hit. It is what it is.
Right. Facts.
So I respect that. You know what I'm saying?
I know, funny moment. Ryan Garcia got up there after the fight. You seen that?
Yeah, he had that shirt on.
Yeah, it said Tank's #1 fan on the front. And then on the back it said rematch me, bitch. And it was a cool exchange. It's funny because, I get it. Tank was first of all, he just fought. He got hit in the head a few times. Obviously, you just said he had this, So it's like, are y'all cool? Because the vibe was definitely not talking trash. I mean, yeah, he had the shirt on, but Tank laughed and
Nah, they
like
definitely
hold
cool
each
now.
other. Huh?
They definitely cool now.
They're cooler, I think now, more respect, And it was funny because, Tank really couldn't hear him. I heard it, but he couldn't hear him. He's like, yo, I'm bigger than you now. He's like, I'm bigger than you now. That's what Ryan was saying to Tank. And Tank's like, huh?
Yeah,
He's like, I think Tank thought he said, I'm better than you now. He's like, no, I'm bigger than you now. And then, Tank had his hand on his shoulder, on Ryan's shoulder. They're talking. And that's when he showed
yeah.
Bert and he was laughing. And I think they're gonna run it back, man. What do you think?
I don't know, but I know they're definitely buddies now because during their pre-fight press run and shit like that, Garcia was like reaching out to Tank. He's like, bro, like just because we're gonna fight don't mean I don't like you. Like I like you. I think
Okay.
you cool. Matter of fact, like I want your number, nigga. I want to be your homie.
Okay.
And Tank was like, nah, you can't get my number. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But
Okay.
then after the fight, he was like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. He put up a good fight. He got a lot more respect for me now. And if he wants, he could get my number.
I
So
guess because you gotta be in the right frame of mind, right? It's harder to fight against your buddy than it is to fight someone you want to not like, right?
yeah.
I would imagine.
See, for me personally, I don't I don't I don't fall into that statement because like bro, you my blood cousin. And if we were to fight, I'm gonna give you my all because I feel like it'd be disrespectful not to.
I feel that. I
You
feel
know what I
that.
mean? I feel like I can't let you walk around with a false victory over me.
I
Like
feel
if you're
that.
gonna if you're gonna beat me, you gotta beat me, and you gotta beat me coming hard.
So my question then would be, then when Ryan was trying to get his number and all that, was that before all the talking or after? Because if it was it
That
before?
was before.
Oh, it was before all the
Yeah, and then Tank was like, yeah, Tank was like, nah, fuck you. You ain't getting my number, da da da, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be your friend. And then after the fight, he was like, yeah, I got a
no,
lot more
no.
respect for you now.
No, I mean, like when Ryan asked that question for his number, was there a whole bunch of press and shit talking before that, or was that before all of that when he asked for his phone?
No, there was a bunch there was building the fight. Of course they were talking shit.
Right. So that's my point, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like, nah, too late for that. Nah, we're gonna finish the shit talking and we're gonna prove that first, and then you'll get my number afterwards. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
how I
yeah,
feel about that.
yeah.
I think that would
But
help me too. It's like, well, you talk all that shit. No, 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 no. We can be cool afterwards. Right now, I'm taking your head off. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
yeah, yeah.
Like the
That's
number
pretty
is
much
kind of like
exactly
I'm a
what it
little
was.
weak though, huh?
That's pretty much exactly what it was.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like you want my number now, nigga? Nah, we're gonna fight. But then after the fight, he's like, I respect you. You know what I'm
So,
saying?
so now in 2022, I believe it was, is when Tank got off of Mayweather's promotions,
Hmm.
right? And wasn't you mentioning something to me like in passing about Oscar De La Hoya reaching out?
Oh yeah, so Oscar De La Hoya reached out to Tank Davis on Twitter, was like, hey man, there's always room for you over here in Golden Boy Productions and whatever promotions and da 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 da.
Tank
So
got a slick mouth. Tank got a slick mouth. What do you say, cousin?
Tank responds is like, you ain't even paid them boys their money yet.
That's right.
He said the boys still waiting on their money.
Like, cancel that noise. We ain't doing that over here,
Fuck
bro.
out of here. I
We
bet you
ain't
Tank
doing
got
it.
paid as soon as he hit the locker room after that fight.
Do you think there's a little bit of beef or animosity between Mayweather and Tank?
Um, I don't know what went on with the whole situation, but they don't speak on each other.
Right.
So that right there lets me know that there's a little animosity because if not, they would always show each other some type of love. Like, yo,
Right.
even though we not working together no more, like they're the ones that got me
Dapping it
here.
up. We still cool.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, they don't
Yeah.
even speak on each other. They don't even speak on each other.
So I'm leading into something. So I'm saying all that because all the research that I found was like, Tank was like, yeah, like he's doing him, I'm doing me. Like if I did all the things he did in boxing, right now, I'd be the same way. But nothing like, I loved working with him. It was great. Now I could be wrong. It's the research that I came across. Could be more out there, right? So I'm leading into something. I'm saying that to say this. Did you catch the sparring between Devin Haney and Tank Davis?
No, I did not.
Ooh, bro, it was 18 minutes. Not a lot of rest time. Them boys was just scrapping, and they put in the title Doghouse Rules. So I don't know what that means, but one thing I do know is Mayweather was in the ring with them. And one of the comments, I love going to the comments, cousin, because there's always comedy in the comments. And one of the comments was like he was like the ref, the coach, and the fan for Haney. It was like he was coaching Haney right there while he was in the ring. It was wild. Like I was like, this is so you gotta watch that, cousin. It's wild. And one of the comments was like your comment about Sean Strickland. It was like the smaller younger brother or the shorter older brother letting the younger brother tee off so he could build his confidence up.
Yeah,
He coming through like this. He's still blocking stuff with his elbows, Davis. He's coming through like this. But when he let go, so much power on Haney.
yeah,
Haney was
yeah,
doing his thing though. He was there, but I feel like the power could have been like a lot more. They had headgear on. They had the waist and crotch gear piece on. I'm not sure
yeah.
what that's called exactly, but they had that on. Um, One thing I also took note to was like the corners. There was so much like a whole other fight almost broke out in that joint. And Broner was right in the mix. I will say this about Broner. I was watching the video. He was talking about when he fought Pacquiao, and he didn't know. He was like, "Man, I didn't even know where that punch came from." But the thing about Broner that I will say is, as far as boxing, I know he took an L recently, right? Didn't he take an L recently?
Yeah, yeah, he took a
He
route.
do-
Yo, he took an L to a no name too. Like, I don't know. It was a small organization. There was a small fucking crowd, small ring. The ring was small. It was like some amateur shit. Like, I don't know what the fuck was going on with that. Yeah, it was weird.
he did rent paid, I guess, but he do ride with Tank though. He jumped in. He jumped in the ring. Like people were jumping in the ring while they were fighting. Like trying to make, I don't know what was going on. It was wild. You gotta watch it. It's 18
Yeah,
minutes.
I'm gonna go watch it.
Um,
I'm gonna go watch it.
I couldn't tell at first. I couldn't tell if Mayweather was hating, you know what I'm saying, or if it was just like doghouse rules. I don't know what that means exactly, but but I feel like he wanted Haney to win.
That
Um,
pretty much means like a street fight. Like, yo, we not
yeah, because they didn't have much breaks.
doghouse rules. I don't know. To me, you tell me doghouse rules. That means like, oh, we
Yeah,
banging.
yeah, yeah. It was like 18 minutes, cousin. Very little breaks. I mean, it was like just 18 minutes of fight. It was pretty dope. You
Yeah,
got
it's like a street fight. No
yeah.
rounds, no none of that shit. Like, we going.
They went to the corner for like I think like three times, maybe, and it was for like a second. Like it was the fastest corner thing ever. And then, and then, and then this was crazy. Tank, I guess he's arguing with someone in the crowd, and Mayweather's trying to grab him to pull him back in off the rope. And then Mayweather says to Haney, yeah, fuck him up. So Haney starts punching him from behind. Yo, it was yo, you gotta see it, bro. You gotta see it
I
was
mean, he was trying to get him back in. He was trying to get him back in. Like, yo, if you keep fighting him, he got no choice but to defend and ignore whoever the fuck he's arguing with.
right, right. I get it, but still, he was trying to pull him. It was just Mayweather was so
It
it
gets
was
messy. It gets messy.
it gets messy, but also I wish Mayweather just stood back. Like why he had to be in there at all? Because it's his promotion, that's why.
Yeah.
And someone else in the comments said Okay, you're gonna release that? Why don't you release you sparring what was it, Errol?
Errol Spence.
Yeah. Why don't you release that one? Let me make sure I get that right, cousin. I want to make sure I get that right.
Who sparred him? Tank?
Nah, he was talking about like the comment was talking about like how he Errol. Um was
Yeah,
his
Errol
name?
Spence. But
Yeah,
who's the other party? Who's the other party you talking about?
Floyd.
Oh, okay.
So he's saying, all right, you went ahead and dropped this. Now go ahead and drop that one of you sparring Errol. He didn't drop that one.
Yeah, he don't want that.
He didn't want the world to see that.
He's bro, he's Mayweather's like what, pushing 50 years old.
Yeah, but he's still nice though.
Yeah, but the Father Time is undefeated. I don't care how nice you are. Look at Mike Tyson. He can't even pass a doctor's test to get into the fight.
Honestly, I think Mayweather's in better condition. You know why? I don't see too many videos of Mayweather getting drunk, getting high, doing mushrooms. I think he's in better condition, straight up.
Yeah. I agree with that. I agree with
And
that.
and he's still at it. Like he still goes and does stuff. Might be
He does
chilling a lot of times.
exhibitions.
Yeah, might be
Yeah,
even before that though, even in between that, he was still out there on his bag, running 4 a.m. in the morning, like as if he was getting ready for a fight. Like it's so in him.
yeah.
Tyson is not. But one last thing I want to say about Tank Davis though, he's got one more knockout on his career so far than Mayweather. Mayweather got 20. He's like 50-0, right?
Hmm.
27 by knockout. Tank got 28 right now. Young Bull's catching up. Young Bull's
Oh
catching up.
yeah, and
Protege's
he's
catching
30
up.
and 0. He got 20 fights, 20 more fights, and he'll be 50 and 0 like fucking Floyd. Well, 20 more wins, 20 more wins.
Wins, right?
But
So that was good though. You gotta check that out. World in America, if you get a chance, um, hit up YouTube and just go over to Mayweather's what was it hold on, I'll tell y'all right now. Go over to fighthype.com. That joint's 18 minutes and it's a banger. Even with the headgear on, it's a banger, I promise you.
I'm gonna go check it out right after we get off of this.
Yeah, yeah.
But so quick pivot. You
Okay.
seen Anderson Silva versus Chael Sonnen?
That was like an exhibition, man. It was like light sparring the whole time. The only knockdown that happened was Chael slipped. That was it.
No, I didn't watch the fight, but yo, I'm not gonna lie.
Entertaining. Don't get me wrong, entertaining, but it wasn't what I was hoping for.
I'm not gonna lie. Shout out fucking James Holland because he had me going. He posted something saying that Anderson, I mean that Chael Sonnen won by knockout.
Oh, had you
And I
going.
was like, get the fuck out of here.
Had you
No
going.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had me going, bro. And then I started to see stuff about the fight. I'm like, oh, this nigga caught me slipping.
Had
But
you
yeah,
going.
I even commented, I was like, get the fuck out of here. Wow, what the fuck?
Yeah, he had you going, cousin.
Yeah, he had me going. So that shit
He's
was
a
funny.
funny guy though, so I understand.
That
James.
shit, but that shit was fucking stupid, that match.
I mean, it was entertaining. It was fun. I mean, I definitely, was entertained. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just was thinking though, like we were gonna get in there and like really, like, 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 like box for real. You know?
Yeah, and especially that they have history.
Right. And it was a draw,
Yeah, it was a draw.
and not everybody scored it that way. One of the guys that did a what do they call him?
They said Chael Sonnen won the first three, I heard.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Them reaction videos. This other guy, he scored the card. Added. He won the first one, and the last three was Silva. So everybody got a different
So
opinion. Bottom line
yeah.
is, I don't think no one did enough of anything to really have a clear winner. I think a draw was okay. I was okay with that personally. It was fun and entertaining. Like it was good. Like watching. Honestly, I think Roy Jones Jr. and Mike Tyson was more fun, but it
Same vibe.
was fun. Huh?
Same vibe for the fight. Like we're doing this for fun. We're doing this for charity. We're doing this
Yeah,
like yeah,
exhibition. Let's just hype it up.
yeah,
We both need a paycheck. Why not? We're not gonna really get concussed. We're not gonna really take any real damage. No one took any real damage. you know. So, but
Yeah.
kudos to them. Again, great show. I would have went there and watched it for sure. So
Yeah, I would have. Hell yeah. You
as
give
a
me
fan,
tickets. Shit, you give me tickets to Street Beefs. I'm coming.
yo, I like street beefs though. That's the gritty. I like the
Word
gritty.
up.
You
Word
know,
up.
so
That
I would
should be
definitely
funny.
go to it. Matter of fact, one day I wouldn't mind even going and fighting in a street beefs. Straight up. That would be fun.
Yeah, straight up. Me too. Me too.
That
I
would
would
be fun.
definitely like to fight in the Street Beef.
Would I take it pro? No, I'm way too old for that. But I would, definitely do a street beefs, have some fun, get knocked out or knock somebody out, whatever. Have a run,
Yeah.
maybe. Let's go. And that's it. Like just for fun, you know?
Yep. Yep. Yep.
But speaking about like street beefs and all that, um, what's up with Logan Paul and Bradley Martin? You heard
Oh,
about that?
so yeah, I did hear about that. And to be honest, I I I I don't respect Logan Paul at all.
Go
But
ahead.
I respect what he the way he went about this situation.
Yeah, he just pulled up, no
It
cameras.
was like, yo, no camera, yeah, no cameras, no nothing. You want to run a fade? We could run a fade. Boom.
So the way I understood it too, he was like, "No, you want to do mouth guard, mouth guards." And Bradley was like, "Nah, nah, straight up street fight." So they had a straight up fight where
Hmm.
Mr. Bradley lost. Hello, he lost.
Oh, Mister, I'm 260. I'll
Yeah,
do this, do that,
pop,
and bro, you got the nerve to be talking shit to fucking Devin Haney, to fucking Nate Diaz,
he has.
to fucking like, bro, you crazy. Them niggas will wash you. You got washed by Logan Paul.
Don't get me wrong, Logan Paul is close to his size. Devin Haney is not. But Devin Haney,
Doesn't matter.
Devin Haney's a professional fighter, bro.
Word.
Like,
Like you crazy. Even Nate Diaz was like, he was like, oh, I wouldn't want to train with you before a fight because just in case I hurt you. Nate Diaz was like, you won't,
he wouldn't.
you won't.
He said,
Trust
"We can
me.
run it right now. We can run it tonight if you want. We can run it."
Yeah, he was like, bro,
You know what I
I'm
mean?
pretty much I'll have my way with you.
Yeah, and he would. He really would. These guys that get gassed off their muscles, man. Don't get me wrong. Strength is a definite factor, but again, we're talking about strength versus professional fighters. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, and even Logan Paul, call him what you want, but he got in the ring with somebody. Okay, he used to wrestle collegiately or whatever. I mean, so okay. So knowing that, imagine him against an Nate Diaz, like an actual warrior.
Yeah,
Or
bro.
Devin
Like people
Haney,
think like
an actual warrior. Stop.
people be thinking shit sweet, bro. Like there's this kid named Giorgio Puyos or Pulos. I don't know exactly how to pronounce his last name, but he goes around on his social media if you want to look him up. He goes around and is like, yo, I'll give you $1,000 if you could take me down. Wrestling.
Oh, I think that's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, right?
No, wrestling.
Wrestling. Okay.
And he be in random places, bro. He was like at a backyard barbecue. Like, yo, I'll give you $1,000 if you could take me down.
Right.
Challenging. He went to like one of those parks where like everybody be working out on the playground equipment and shit like that. And he went to one of those like the outdoor gym type shits, and he was like, "Yo, challenging all these muscle dudes. If you could take me down, I give you $1,000." Nobody could take this motherfucker down, and that just goes to show that there's levels to this shit because he's a collegiate wrestler, and he lost his last 5 bouts.
How
He
about
he
that?
went he took 5 L's in a row, and then left the collegiate wrestling scene. But when it comes to these average Joes, nobody could take this motherfucker down.
Right.
That
That's
just goes to show, like, it's levels to this shit, bro.
right.
There's levels to this shit.
So,
You're Bradley Martin, you're an average fucking Joe, bro, who lifts weights and does a little bit of training.
well, I wouldn't call him an average Joe, but I definitely, when it comes to the fight stuff, I'd say he's an average Joe for sure.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And to piggyback off what you're saying too, cousin, there's a lot of video footage out there from years ago that prove this. You got the one Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. These are like just YouTube videos. These aren't people like that are fighting professionally. And maybe he has some bouts professionally from Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I don't know. This is old school YouTube videos. You got the guy who's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, uh, Caucasian male going up against another power or bodybuilder Caucasian male, and he proved that that wasn't gonna work. Okay, Then you got the old video footage of Nate Diaz, what, 17-year-old Nate Diaz. You seen that? Blonde hair, Nate Diaz. And he put that guy down, who was also
Oh yeah,
all big. When it comes to that, it's different, bro. It's
yeah.
different. It's different. If
There
we're
was
at
a
the
guy that
bar,
walked in the gym on Dominic Cruz and thought he was like, oh yeah, I train this, train that, blah blah blah, and they tried to warn him like, yo, and it was young Dominic Cruz, like 18 years old,
even better, Dominic Cruz, probably.
and he was Dominic Cruz
That's what I'm
walked
saying.
on him, knocked him out, and Dominic Cruz ain't even a knockout artist,
That's what I'm saying.
knocked him out.
So all that being said, and I hate to go back, America and the world, to like some old stuff, but that makes me wonder what was up with BJ Penn getting knocked out by his boy in that street fight. He must have been sloppy drunk. He
No,
must
yeah,
have
he
been
was
sloppy.
first he was sloppy drunk. Second of all, I don't care who you are, a chin is a chin. You get cracked in that chin, it's raps.
Yeah,
It's raps. I don't care who you are, bro. I don't care if you're Mike Tyson. Like,
yeah.
if I sneak, if the
You get
right
one, you
person
get one.
sneaks Mike Tyson, then it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
It is. It is what it is. So speaking about Mike Tyson, now we're gonna pivot to this real quick, if you don't mind, cousin. Uh, so I've been on here. This is like, I don't know, our fourth Thirsty Thursdays, but like our like 15th podcast, I believe. And I made some claims. I made some remarks about Jake Paul that I like him, I respect him, and I still do. But there is one thing that irritates me about him. I can't lie. These bogus contracts. Mike Tyson can't knock me out. What is that? It's boxing. That's like
Bro, I feel
saying,
like all of his fights have been like that.
yeah, and
That's
that's
why
what,
they call his fights gimmick fights.
yeah, I'm starting to feel that way now. I'm starting to feel like, what's going on, bud? That's like my son. That's like my son. He plays soccer. He's a good soccer player. He really is. And that's like him, the kid saying, hey, we could play, just don't score on me, huh? It's like that's part of it. Knocking you out is part of being is in boxing, no?
Yeah, straight
It's
up,
part of it.
straight up.
So to talk on him though, he got this new and guys, we don't make no money off of plugging him. We're just giving the juice, okay? I wish we made money off of plugging him, trust me. But he got a new brand out called the W. I guess he says the millennials and all that, the W just means winner. Is dealing with body spray, deodorant, and body wash. He feels as though he's a great marketer and storyteller. So, him and his team found like a loop, not a loophole, but found like something missing in that space, because he feels as though, and it to me, it's a sales point. You're gonna always lock in on something to make your thing sound better or bigger or whatever. His point was that, oh, these guys have been doing this for 20 years. It's the same thing. There's no real, I guess, innovation or progression with it. Better word, progression.
Yeah,
So he's saying how his stuff has no parabens, no dyes, no sulfates, and it's vitamin infused. It has less aluminum and less silicone, which is basically rubber. He's like, so his stuff, when you put it on, it doesn't glide on all smooth. You gotta like put it on. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
yeah.
he got it in Walmart, getting it on Amazon. Yeah, so I mean, I just wanted to chime in there with those two things about Jake Paul. One, I'm not feeling these whole contractual loopholes, or whatever you want to call it, in his fights,
Yeah.
making me question.
Who knows what contractual shit he had on there with Woodley, with
Right,
fucking
right. Now I'm thinking like,
Tommy Fury. Like,
yeah. I'm like, did we ever see a real fight yet, or what?
I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. I think all his fights are gimmicks, bro.
Yeah, I think you're probably right, brother. Making that money though, so I guess I'm not too mad at it. I'm not too mad at it.
I'm mad at it. I'm mad at making a mockery of the sport that I love, man.
Okay, okay, I can see that perspective. What about you, America? Comment below. Can you see
Right.
that
Let
that,
us
that he's
know.
making a mockery of a great sport by having all these contractual agreements that stipulate where other fighters can't really fight? It's like, what do you mean you can't? And Mike Tyson's a known knockout art. I mean, he knocks people out. That's what he does. He has mad power. Kid Dynamite. Hello. That's how you get the name. Are you telling him he can't do that? what does that even mean? I don't even know what that. I can't. I
That's like telling Deontay Wilder he can't knock you out. Like, all right, well, then I might as well not fight.
It's like I don't know. I don't know.
But
The last thing I got, cousin, on my list of juice, or in my pitcher of juice, is Adesanya Duplessis 305. What do you think about that?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I don't know if you caught this, but Steve Erceg is on that card too.
Oh, is he now?
Yeah.
That's that. I like that. Who's he fighting?
Yeah. I don't know. They didn't release the list of opponents. The only reason that we know about this is because Dana White posted a video and you could
Yeah.
see on the board behind
Yeah.
him
Yeah, I
the
saw it.
list
He
of
blew it up.
names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He leaked it. So now my next question is, was that a planned leak? Because you know how they be, you don't know anymore what's real and what's not real. Was that a
Yeah, I
blooper?
don't know, man. And he's so strategic. I doubt he would let that go
I
mistakenly.
know. Like a teaser.
But yeah, I think it was definitely a teaser.
Um, yo,
But
shout out. Can I shout somebody out real quick, cousin? You okay with that?
yeah, do you think? Do you think?
Yo, shout out Brandon Bardo. Let's go. Power Slap
Yes,
8. You already
sir.
know. June 28th.
Yo,
Am I right,
two
cousin?
more weeks, baby. 2 more weeks, baby.
That's it. And we in there. Uh, giving them
Hell
the
yeah.
work.
June 28th. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. Free
Oh,
on Rumble.
the Butcher, free on Rumble. That's
It's
us.
free. All you got to do is show up.
That's it. What's up? Put it on. I'm gonna be there. Cousin gonna be there. We're gonna be watching that joint.
Hell yeah.
Not live, but we'll
Hell
be
yeah.
there on Rumble. Let me tell you.
Hell
Root
yeah,
for
for
our
sure.
boy, the Butcher. Am I right,
For
cousin?
sure. Hell yeah, for sure.
Talk to
So
him, cousin. What else you got?
we got also added to that card, the 303 card.
Okay.
We got Diego Lopez versus Brian Ortega.
Well, that should be a good fight.
That's gonna be a fucking really good fight. This is a
Ortega's
really big step up in competition for Diego Lopez, which is well deserved because he's been running through niggas.
right.
So,
Yo, who's Ortega's ex female? His ex girlfriend. What was her name again?
oh yeah, my baby, Tracy Cortez.
Wait, I thought I was talking to Ortega. Oh, cousin, that's you. That's you, cousin. Okay, okay.
I'm saying I got the Ortega braids on.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's cousin. My fault. My fault, world. I got confused, world.
But yo, yeah, so just the fact and I get that all the time that we resemble each other. So Tracy Cortez, if you're out there, you know what I'm saying, if you want to
Have a conversation.
let
You
my
know what I'm
girl see that
saying?
shit, she's gonna fucking throw a fit.
Soon as you better hope you don't watch this one, cousin. Also, too,
Nah,
they out there talking about you look like Terrence Howard. Shout
oh yeah, I've got that too. Yo, my you know, it's funny. In high school, I used to fight
out
a
Jay
lot,
Meyerhoff for that.
and being that they say that I look like Terrence Howard, my American history teacher, shout out Mr. Marshall, that was his name. He used to call me War Machine.
War Machine. That's
Yeah,
dope. I like
'cause
it.
he said I look
I
like
like it.
Terrence Howard, and you always get into fights, so it's
I like
perfect
it.
for you.
War Machine. I like that. It's hard out here for a pimp.
But yo, check this out though. All right, I'm gonna end on this note. I'm gonna end on this note.
All right.
I said we had some Dana White news.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. World, let's listen.
All right, check this out. This is big. This is big.
Okay, I like big.
Dana White is talking about starting his own boxing promotion.
That is big.
And what he plans to do is the same way he took all the fighters from Pride, from Strike Force,
Uh-oh.
from WEC, and brought them all into the UFC.
Right.
He plans to take the WBC, the PBC, the WPO, all those little boxing organizations that they hold different belts and shit,
Put them all in
bring
one.
them all together
Okay.
and unify all that shit to make the #1 big boxing promotion in the world.
When
Top
Dana
rank, the zone, all that shit together.
when Dana does something, he does it big. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hell yeah.
My
So
only
yo,
thing is this: how they gonna get paid? Because they used to getting paid pretty good.
you're right.
That's
You're
the
right.
only thing I gotta say.
You're right.
They used to getting paid pretty well. Not this little 1
You're
million
right.
or $600,000 business.
Nah, they make hundreds of millions.
Right. So
And that's crazy. Where does that money come from, bro? Because like I don't even know. I don't even know if that Tyson Fury fight brought in $100 million worth of revenue, and they paid his ass $100 million for that shit.
maybe they got like I don't know, cousin. Maybe they put in investments. They filter. I don't know. You know, because
Oh yeah, yeah.
I
I
don't.
don't know.
I know it's
Oh,
or they're capping. Could be cap
could be cap, but
because the homie Don
shoot,
Trips, the homie Don.
Ryan Garcia made 50 million.
Because okay, because
And like,
the homie Don Tripp said, "You crazy? You can go to Google and know how much I make." That's a rapper, like a little
hey,
rapper.
yo, he's not the only one. Chad Johnson, Chad Ochocinco, he was on a podcast and they was talking about his net worth. They went and Googled his net worth, and it was like 12 million or 13 million or something like that. And he literally pulled out his phone and showed it to the guy in the podcast, and he was like, "Don't say numbers, but just tell me, like, am I worth 13 million?"
Accurate.
And he showed him. Nah, he was like, "How are you worth 13 million when you got 21 million sitting in your bank account?"
He said, "Don't say numbers."
No, but like he didn't say the numbers, but that's what I'm saying. He the way he looked, his eyes got big, and
Okay.
he was like, "Damn, like you got more than that sitting in your bank account right now.
Right.
How they gonna say that's what you worth? All
Right.
everything that you own, all your
Right.
assets,
Yeah.
everything."
Yeah. Yeah. Worth is all encompassing. Right.
Exactly. You
Right.
got that sitting in your fucking bank account right now,
Right. 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 Right.
and
Right.
then some.
Right. Right. Let me hold something, fam. Let me hold something. You know what I'm saying?
Word up, word up.
Yo, cousin, you think America and the world's tired of hearing our voice?
Yeah, man. I think we had a good little episode for Thirsty Thursday.
Thirsty Thursdays, baby. You already
Yes,
know.
sir. America, we appreciate y'all. The world, we appreciate y'all because I know we got fans all over the place. I know we got a couple from South Africa. I know we got the UK. We got the Middle Eastern countries, Iran, Iraq, Afghanistan, Pakistan, all of them. They all show us love in the group. So showing y'all love back, man. Shout out to the world. Keeping it blunt, everybody.
Keeping it blunt, baby.
Yes, sir.
Go figure. Look at that. Oh, look at there. Look at that. Oh, would you look at that? Just look at it. Just look at it. What the heck is that?